Just by choosing the right color to wear during the first days of the year, you are not only creating positive vibes, you are also planting the seeds for a year full of luck and prosperity. It may sound simple, but the colors you wear in the early days of the year are not just about looking good or stylish. It is actually how you begin a new energy cycle, like planting seeds at the beginning of a season. Whatever you plant now will be what you harvest throughout the year. A color that aligns well with your energy can spark positive emotions, which in turn influence your behavior, your relationships, and the opportunities that come your way all year long. However, most people tend to choose their outfits out of habit. They pick whatever looks good, without thinking about the deeper impact of color. Each color vibrates at its own unique frequency. Some colors can boost your luck and brighten your energy, while others may block it and cause you to miss out on opportunities. If you wear colors that align with your energy element and with what you want to attract, that is what we call opening the door to abundance. But if you choose the wrong colors, you could unknowingly shut the door on good things that are just around the corner. That is why, in today's video, I am going to reveal the colors you should and should not wear at the beginning of the year. This way, you can recognize and choose the right shades to attract luck, prosperity, and start the new year off on the right foot. And now, before we jump in, leave a comment down below with a positive affirmation you want to invite into your life this year. Something like, "I am a magnet for wealth," or whatever it is that you are wishing for. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss out on practical feng shui tips and ancient spiritual rituals, the kinds of things that can quietly bring good luck, peace, and prosperity to you and your family. At the beginning of the new year, a lot of people love wearing bright and bold colors to look cheerful and radiant, but not every color should be worn during this time. Some shades may seem harmless, but can unknowingly bring in bad luck. So why is choosing the right color at the start of the year so important? Let us find out right now. The first day of the year is not just a date on the calendar, it marks the start of a brand new energy cycle. When a year ends, all the experiences, emotions, and lingering vibes, both good and bad, also come to a close. Stepping into the new year is like hitting a reset button, both externally and internally. And during this moment, every action you take holds symbolic meaning. What you wear, what you eat, what you say, and who you see. None of it is random. Each choice sends out the very first signal into the flow of the new year. That is why the colors you wear during the first few days matter so much. They are not just visuals. They are energy. Every color vibrates at its own frequency, directly affecting your emotions, aura, and inner state. Colors have a noticeable effect on mood and how we interact with the world around us. Warm tones can create a sense of closeness, strength, and excitement. On the other hand, dull, cold, or unbalanced tones can make you feel heavy, withdrawn, or drained of energy. As soon as you put on a certain color, your brain reacts almost instantly. The light reflected from that color stimulates your emotional center, leading to subtle but constant shifts in how you feel, behave, and make decisions. During the first few days of the year, your spirit is more sensitive, more open, and full of hope. Choosing a positive, calming color that aligns with your energy is a way to set the tone for beneficial emotions. And those emotions can create a ripple effect throughout the entire year. What may seem like a simple outfit choice can act as a mental and emotional trigger, shaping how you act, respond, and move forward. Modern science has shown that color is not just a visual element. It is part of the light spectrum, a form of physical energy that affects us both physically and emotionally. In color therapy, specific color groups are used to influence the nervous system, ease stress, improve focus, or help regulate emotions. While these effects might be invisible in everyday life, that does not mean they are not happening. When you wear a color that matches the kind of energy you want, whether that is warmth, confidence, balance, or freshness, you are more likely to tap into a positive state, and that positive state opens the door to opportunities that align with it. Color is the simplest way to adjust your frequency without using any devices or rituals. During sensitive times like the New Year, wearing the right colors not only boosts your presence, but helps align your mood, mindset, and environment. It is no coincidence that people with strong inner strength and intentional lifestyles often pay close attention to the colors they wear during special occasions. They understand that beyond a stylish outfit, energetic harmony is what makes them feel confident, comfortable, and ready to embrace the new. Every person has their own unique energy system, and each phase of life calls for a different color field to balance or enhance it. Wearing the right color at the beginning of the year is not about changing your fate. It is about setting the best emotional foundation for the journey ahead. When you step into the new year with lightness, enthusiasm, and a positive inner state, your chances of attracting good things increase dramatically. Color does not create miracles, but it creates the conditions for miracles to happen more easily. It is a quiet, grounded way of living that gently guides you toward a year of peace, fulfillment, and steady growth. Now that you understand why choosing the right color in the new year is so important, it is time to dive deeper and discover exactly which colors to wear and which to avoid, to stay away from bad luck and attract blessings for the entire year ahead. First color, red. Red did not become the symbol of Lunar New Year by accident. From home decorations and lucky money envelopes to outfits, red appears everywhere during this season. This is not just tradition or aesthetic preference. Red represents powerful energy, vitality, and enthusiasm. Within the color spectrum, red has the strongest wavelength, capable of directly stimulating both vision and emotion. When you wear red at the start of the year, it makes you feel more noticeable, more vibrant, and more confident. And that is a powerful beginning for a year filled with positivity. You do not need to know much about feng shui or spiritual practices. Just notice how you feel when you put on a red outfit. Almost everyone can feel the lift in mood that red brings. The power of red goes beyond visuals. It is also a motivator. This color is deeply connected to decisiveness, action, passion, and bold energy, all things you want more of when starting a new year. Especially for those who often feel sluggish, unmotivated, or tend to procrastinate, wearing red on the first day is like a dose of emotional fuel that activates your inner fire. A joyful mood leads to positive actions, and positive actions open the door to better outcomes. When you begin the new year in a state of confidence, joy, and boldness, you are sending a clear signal to the universe. I am ready for good things. And the universe often responds to that energy. However, with red, the key is to use it wisely and in moderation. You do not have to dress in head-to-toe crimson to attract good fortune. A single red coat, a plain red dress, or even a red scarf, pair of shoes, or handbag can generate positive energy. The magic is in the balance. Pairing red with neutral tones helps it stand out without being overwhelming. And if you pick a red shade that flatters your skin tone and body type, you will feel a deeper sense of harmony from the inside out. The new year does not need to be flashy or loud. Just a subtle touch of red, worn the right way, is enough to make you feel in control, magnetic, and ready for whatever comes next. Second color, creamy yellow. Creamy yellow is not as flashy and vibrant as red, nor is it as pale as white, but it carries a unique warmth and ease. In the color chart, creamy yellow sits between bright gold and pure white. It feels soft and graceful, yet still fresh and refined. When worn during the new year, creamy yellow is not loud, but it draws attention in a gentle and elegant way. More importantly, this color carries the energy of stability, consistency, and long-term abundance. It may not bring quick bursts of luck, but it invites steady, lasting prosperity. If red is about bold action and explosive motivation, creamy yellow brings you back to a grounded, calm, and reassuring state. It is a perfect color for those who want a peaceful year, slow but steady growth, and a stable financial path. Creamy yellow is often seen as a symbol of well-being and abundance, not the kind that comes from hitting the jackpot, but the kind that comes from steady effort and steady reward. It is an ideal choice for people focused on long-term success in their career, building a solid family foundation, or pursuing big plans that require patience, focus, and smart strategy. When wearing creamy yellow, you often give off a calm, mature, and confident vibe, the kind of energy that earns trust from others. Plus, creamy yellow is incredibly easy to match and suits a wide range of skin tones. Whether your skin is light or medium, wearing this shade often makes your face look brighter and more approachable, especially in the early days of the year, when overly bold colors can overwhelm the eye or look flashy if not styled well. Creamy yellow offers just the right balance of elegance and charm. A simple blouse, a solid colored dress, or even a light yellow coat can make you stand out in a subtle, graceful way. More importantly, you are choosing to surround yourself with a calm, positive, and steady energy, a powerful base for building a successful new year, both emotionally and financially. Third color, white. White is the color of new beginnings. On any journey, when a fresh page is opened, the first thing people see is a blank, pure white space. It represents clarity, freshness, purity, and freedom from anything old or heavy. In the early days of the new year, a time when everyone hopes for a clean slate and a better chapter ahead, white becomes a deeply meaningful choice. Wearing white is like making a quiet declaration. The old year is over, the past has been released, and you are ready to welcome the new with a light and open heart. It is not about denying the past, but about clearing the mind to enter the new year with clarity and intention. Unlike bold, outward-facing colors like red or yellow, white is the color of stillness and calm. It is not loud or commanding, but it carries a powerful energy, the power to purify. In any space, white creates openness, soothes the mind, and brings a sense of order and lightness. For the individual, white can ease negative emotions, reduce stress, and return the mind to a balanced state. That is why white is an ideal color to wear at the beginning of the year for those who want a peaceful start, a calm mind, and the ability to stay grounded amid the noise of the outside world. When you start the year with a clear mindset, you are more likely to make good decisions, act with confidence, and set a smoother course for the months ahead. Beyond its symbolic meaning, white is incredibly versatile in fashion and personal styling. It gives off a clean, polished, and elegant look. White never goes out of style, suits nearly everyone, and pairs easily with accessories or other colors to create the right balance. Whether it is a simple white blouse, an elegant white dress, or even just a touch of white in a scarf, shoes, or bag, any of these can be a perfect starting point for the new year. Most importantly, when you wear white, you often feel more organized and mentally clear, a state that helps you stay focused and positive in early year situations. In a world that is getting noisier and more chaotic, sometimes simplicity and purity are the most valuable things to begin a year filled with hope. Fourth color, light blue. Light blue is a color that brings a sense of calm from the very first glance. It is not the heavy, intense navy blue, but a soft and clear tone that reminds us of early morning skies or still waters. That is why, when worn at the start of the year, light blue helps soothe the mind, ease any leftover stress from the previous year, and create a refreshing, clean feeling for the journey ahead. This is the perfect color for anyone wishing for a peaceful, gentle year, one without chaos or pressure. It is not flashy or attention-seeking, but it has the quiet power to lift your spirit in a steady, lasting way. One of the reasons light blue is recommended for the new year is because of its positive effect on mood and mental clarity. When you wear this color, your brain tends to release calming signals, similar to the feeling you get when looking at the ocean, a clear sky, or soft morning light. Feelings of peace, trust, safety, and hope begin to surface, bringing you into a balanced emotional state. This emotional balance becomes a solid foundation for wise actions, stronger connections with others, and fewer unnecessary conflicts. In a world that is growing more unpredictable, starting the year with emotional stability and inner strength is a smart choice. Besides its psychological benefits, light blue is also a great color to wear in early year fashion. It fits many styles, from youthful to elegant, from traditional to modern. This shade looks great on simple button-ups, flowy dresses, or even casual outfits that brighten the skin and bring a sense of lightness to the wearer. When paired with neutral tones like white, beige, light gray, or creamy yellow, the overall outfit becomes soft, pleasant, and still eye-catching. On the first day of the year, when the air still carries the warmth of spring and people are full of hope, a light blue outfit is like a quiet wish for a peaceful year, a clear mind, and a life that flows as smoothly as cool water. Fifth color, light purple. Light purple is a color that represents elegance, depth, and emotion. It is not as bold as red, not as cheerful as yellow, and not as pure as white, but it brings a quiet kind of beauty that draws you in. This shade speaks to inner peace, emotional strength, and a focus on long-term values. In the early days of the new year, when most people seek excitement and fortune, light purple is for those who want to begin their year with purpose, reflection, and a deeper sense of direction. No need to be loud or flashy. Just a touch of light purple is enough to show a sense of calm, maturity, and groundedness. These are all essential qualities for a year of steady, meaningful growth, both mentally and professionally. Unlike colors that spark instant emotional reactions like red or yellow, light purple works quietly and gradually. It does not make you feel hyped up right away. Instead, it brings a sense of calm from within, helping you slow down, see clearly, and make wiser choices. That is why it is a good match for those who are rebuilding, stabilizing, or seeking harmony between logic and emotion. Wearing light purple at the beginning of the year is like sending a message to yourself. This year, I will not rush. I will not act on impulse. I will move forward wisely, step by step. This may not bring instant thrills, but it sets you up for lasting results and real progress. From a style perspective, light purple has the advantage of being refined without being overpowering. It suits many age groups and fashion styles. Whether it is a pastel purple shirt or blazer for men, or simple accessories like scarves, hair clips, or belts, this gentle shade creates a stylish, artistic vibe. It is also a color that photographs beautifully during the Lunar New Year season, when many bold colors are already in play, because it stands out just enough to leave a mark, but never takes over. When you wear light purple at the start of the year, you carry a kind of steady, graceful energy that draws people in without trying. A new year does not always have to start with boldness and flash. Sometimes it is the quiet elegance, the thoughtful stillness, and the emotional depth that carry you farther along your 365-day journey. Now that you know which colors can bring you luck at the beginning of the new year, it is equally important to remember that some colors carry the opposite kind of energy. If chosen by mistake, these shades can make you start the year feeling heavy, sluggish, and emotionally stuck, which may influence your overall energy and momentum for the months ahead. So which colors should you avoid? Let us find out now so you can steer clear of unnecessary misfortune. First color to avoid: black. In modern life, black is almost everyone's go-to color. It is easy to match, flattering on all body types, and fits many styles and occasions. But when it comes to outfits for the first day of the year, black is not a recommended choice. Not because it is bad luck or unlucky, as some outdated beliefs might suggest, but because black represents a very specific type of energy, one that is still, closed, heavy, and inward-focused. During a time when you want to open a brand new cycle, filled with lightness, optimism, and brightness, black, with its absorbing, closed-off nature, can unintentionally pull you into a state of low energy, reduced motivation, or emotional dullness, even if you do not realize it right away. These effects do not create instant bad luck, but they quietly influence how you behave, make decisions, and welcome new opportunities. What makes black tricky is that its impact is subtle but persistent. A black outfit may feel safe, clean, or professional, but it rarely sparks joy, excitement, or a festive mood, which are exactly what we hope to feel during the first days of the year. And especially for those already carrying emotional weight or coming out of a stressful year, black tends to deepen that low mood. Plus, in the joyful and vibrant setting of the new year, where everything is filled with reds, golds, and lively colors, black can feel out of place, distant, and disconnected. That is not the kind of energy you want when starting a year of connection, openness, and positivity. That said, if you already wore black on the first day of the year, out of habit, personal style, or simply without thinking, do not stress or feel guilty. What matters most is not the fabric on your body, but the energy inside you. To balance out any heaviness that black may carry, try adding a small bright-colored detail, a red scarf, a soft yellow accessory, a white bracelet, or even a pair of light-colored shoes. This small adjustment can help reopen the flow and invite positive energy back in. You can also perform a symbolic gesture, like lighting incense, opening a window to let in sunlight, or spending a few minutes in mindful breathing or meditation. A kind word, a generous action, these two have the power to shift your energy back into alignment, no matter what color you are wearing. Second color to avoid: dark gray. Dark gray is a color that often feels safe, neutral, and composed. It works well in formal settings, especially at the office or for serious occasions. But during the new year, when everyone is focusing on fresh starts, bright energy, and renewal, dark gray can bring an emotional mismatch. This color is not inherently negative, but it does not spark excitement, openness, or inspiration. Wearing dark gray on the first day of the year can leave you feeling emotionally stuck in the middle. Not necessarily down, but not lifted either. It creates a kind of emotional flatness. For people who are already introverted or serious by nature, wearing dark gray on the first day might intensify those inward tendencies, making it harder to connect with the joy and warmth that surrounds the holiday. In color psychology, dark gray is often linked to seriousness, maturity, and caution. These traits are useful in a work setting, but during the new year, a time meant for opening up, embracing change, and feeling hopeful, dark gray may not help create the right emotional spark. It does not promote movement. In fact, it often suggests stillness, pause, or even excessive restraint. While this does not immediately create bad outcomes, it can dampen the tone of your beginning. And in any intentional lifestyle, how you begin matters. When your mind is open and your emotions are fueled by positivity, your choices and responses throughout the year flow more easily. But starting with a dull, heavy color like dark gray may shrink your mindset, making it harder for good energy to reach you. Again, if you wore dark gray on the first day, there is no need to worry. Color is just one small part of your energy. What matters more is how you choose to reset. Add a pop of color, a red hat, a blue scarf, or even a genuine smile, and you can instantly shift your energy. You might also try opening all the windows in your home to let in fresh air and sunlight. This helps energy circulate freely. And if you need to mentally reset, take 5 minutes to write down 3 things you want to achieve this year. It may sound simple, but it has a powerful way of reconnecting you with your purpose. Remember, you can wear whatever color you want, as long as you are aware of the kind of energy you need and take action to realign your thoughts toward positivity, renewal, and growth. Third color to avoid: brown. Brown is a color that often feels grounded, steady, and deeply connected to nature. It shows up in natural materials like wood, earth, and stone, and is usually associated with simplicity, reliability, and a sense of long-term stability. Because of these qualities, brown is often seen as comforting and safe. However, during the new year, a time when fresh energy, excitement, and renewal are needed, brown may not be the best choice for your outfit. This color carries with it a stillness and emotional heaviness. It does not invite motion, does not encourage creative thinking, and it rarely pushes your mindset in a forward direction. When worn on the first day of the year, brown can make you feel stuck inside a comfort zone. And while comfort has its place, it is not always helpful when you are trying to open a new chapter that requires flexibility, openness, and the courage to embrace change. The emotional energy of early January is like a fresh spring just beginning to flow. It needs lightness, flexibility, and a sense of renewal to move freely. If the color you are wearing holds too much symbolic weight, like a deep brown, that natural emotional flow can be blocked or slowed down. You may feel grounded, yes, but also uninspired, less open to spontaneity, and emotionally disconnected from the light, festive spirit that defines the New Year atmosphere. Brown is not a color of momentum. It is a color of maintenance. It holds things in place. While that can be supportive in other situations, it does not create the forward motion needed to start something new. Even though brown is not a bad color, wearing it at the very beginning of the year might unintentionally keep you in an old state of mind, one that holds back rather than steps forward. And when that mindset lingers, it can quietly keep you in familiar but unfulfilling routines. The very patterns so many of us hope to break free from as a new year begins. If you happen to wear brown on the first day of the year, do not overthink it or let it bring you down. Color is just one part of your energy field. You can always shift your emotional state through action. Try changing your activity. Spend a few minutes tending to your plants, clear and refresh a small corner of your home, or sit down with a warm cup of tea and write your first journal entry of the year with intention and clarity. These small but mindful actions can help you reset your mindset, restore emotional balance, and gently reconnect with your inner peace. You can also change your outfit later in the day. Choose something that feels light, clean, and uplifting. It does not have to be fancy or brand new. The most important thing is that it makes you feel good and helps you realign with a more open and hopeful energy. Remember, what truly matters is keeping your inner world open, your heart soft, and your mind ready to receive all the good things that are on their way to you. A fresh start does not need to happen at the perfect moment or in the perfect outfit. A new beginning can happen anytime, even halfway through the day, as long as you choose to meet it with intention, presence, and belief in what is possible. Fourth color to avoid: orange. Orange sits between red and yellow. It carries both brightness and warmth. When used in the right tone and amount, orange can feel cheerful, energetic, and friendly. However, on the first day of the year, especially in its intense or deep forms, orange can easily have the opposite effect. Bright or bold shades of orange, when worn head to toe or styled without subtlety, can become overwhelming to the eyes and create a sense of heat, restlessness, or even irritation. This does not just affect the people around you, it also impacts your own mood. On a day when most people are seeking calm, harmony, and relaxation, overly bright orange can trigger excessive emotional energy, which may lead to impulsive behavior, poor self-regulation, or unnecessary tension. Unlike deep, inward-focused colors, bold orange belongs to a group of colors that are expressive, action-oriented, and outward-facing. If you are someone who tends to be emotional, impatient, or still feeling mentally unsettled after a chaotic year, wearing bright orange on New Year's morning can unintentionally amplify unresolved emotions. It can make you more reactive, less calm, and overly sensitive to your surroundings. If you already wore a very bright orange outfit on the first day of the year, the solution is not to panic or immediately change your clothes, but to gently rebalance your energy and pace for the day. Colors that are too stimulating can cause the brain and body to become overactivated, so a practical way to balance this is to release some of that excess energy. You can go outside for a light walk, do a few easy laps, tidy up your home, or get involved in a task that keeps your body moving with control. Once your body has released some energy and your breathing stabilizes, your emotions will naturally settle down as well. And with that, we have gone through the colors you should and should not wear on the first day of the new year, not out of superstition, but to better understand how colors can affect your mood, your behavior, and your energy for the entire year ahead. Every color vibrates at a unique frequency, and by consciously choosing shades that align with the energy you want, you can give yourself a more peaceful, positive, and inspired start to the year. Remember, you do not need to be overly strict or perfectionistic about wearing the right color. What matters more is the emotional state you nurture on the very first day. If the outfit you wear makes you feel fresh, relaxed, and comfortable, then that is the right color for you. And if something feels off, you can always adjust your energy with your actions, your thoughts, and your attitude throughout the day. In the end, the new year does not ask you to transform overnight. It simply asks you to begin with awareness, with intention, and with a clear belief that good things are on their way. And now, before we wrap up, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation you want to bring into your life this year. Something like, "I am ready to welcome all the good things," or anything else that reflects your personal hopes and intentions. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on practical feng shui tips and ancient spiritual rituals, little things that may quietly help you shift your energy, protect your peace, and attract more luck and prosperity for yourself and your loved ones.